All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha, Quadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And I wanted to do a response video to a video that was done by the beloved brother Amawan Gabar from the New York main camp, as you see right here. His YouTube channel, as you see right here, is Amawan, or his YouTube channel right here is GMS Awakening 144, and he did a response video to a guy that came on the comment board asking him what he should do concerning his condition. So the guy that came on this comment board asking him, about his sickle cell condition. And now I believe the Spirit of the Lord came on me to do this video to help the brother, deal with the sickle cell situation that he have, in hopes that he may be healed from his condition. So without further ado, I'm gonna play the video and get right to it.
All right, so y'all can see that. Cool. Let me just keep this playing on the other end, so I make sure everything is going right. Anyway, this was asked by Law Hawad 144. And the question was, Shalom Prophet, and this was the video that I did, concerning the question that was asked about, acid in the blood. A sister was undergoing an issue where she had a problem, a chronic issue called acidosis, where her pH level was below 7% or 7, and it caused a lot of acid in her blood, so she was undergoing sicknesses and whatnot. Lord willing, I believe I went through, that particular video and gave the spiritual aspect on how to take care of yourself as far as trusting in Yahweh Shai, praying, fasting, and a proper diet and nutrition. So from that video, this question was asked from Law Hawaii 144. It says, Shalom Prophet, I really hope you can answer my question. I suffer immensely my entire life with excruciating pain from sickle cell, negatively affecting every aspect of my life. I have now been offered a $1.2 billion cure by a gene editing procedure for free. For free. Now that free, you gotta throw that free up in there. It says, I'm conflicted to accept it, wondering if I'd be going off by altering my DNA, or could this be the will of the Most High? So,
me personally, I would not let anyone or anything edit my genes, okay? The Heavenly Father made your genes unique to you. Your genes is a part of what makes you an Israelite. And furthermore, in the book of Sirach, the 12th chapter and the 10th verse, it tells you never trust thine enemy. Okay? Because for many years now, the biblical Edomites, which will be the self-proclaimed white man, he has been experimenting on our people. Okay? So, if you're an Israelite, which more than likely you are, right? Your best bet is to put your trust in Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And what I'm gonna do is before I read, many different foods that you can eat that can help you with your sickle cell and possibly heal you of your sickle cell through prayer, of course, in Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Allow me to get some scriptures first to show you some examples of how the Lord, commanded his prophets in times of old, okay, to utilize the herbs of the field for healing. So this is the book of Ezekiel, and I'm going to start at, this is verse 47, and I'm going to start at 12. Okay. And by the river upon the bank thereof, on this side and on that side, shall grow all trees for meat. Now, that's not talking about, your trees is going to be growing, lamb chops, steak, chicken. No, the meat it just means food. The food that trees normally grow are things like what? Pineapples, oranges, apples, grapes, grapefruit, things like that, mangoes. Okay, so whose leaf shall not fade, neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed, meaning the fruit is not going to go spoiled. It's not going to go bad. It shall bring forth new fruit according to his months, because their waters is issued out of the sanctuary. And the fruit thereof shall be for meat, shall be for food, and the leaf thereof for medicine. You see that? Let thy food be thy medicine, Now it said the leaf for medicine, Now we know that leaves, herbs, all that stuff come from the earth, okay? And one thing you should know about your body is that your body was created from the earth, okay? So when we were all born into this society, we were all born with a certain amount of, minerals, salt, iron. We were born with a certain amount of alkaline. We were born with a certain amount of calcium, a certain amount of protein. All that came with us when we were born, which is why it's very common for the Israelite man to grow up being strong, because we were born with those things. But because the so-called white man is in rulership, the so-called white man, which will be the biblical Edomites, and basically he's tainted and defiled the food, GMO foods, to the point to where now whenever you eat, the food does not give you as much nutrients, protein, calcium, iron, salt, minerals, as it should when you eat it. Because the foods that we eat are lab-grown food, So, the best thing to do is to, stick to eating herbs daily, plus, a shitty diet, excuse my language, but a shitty diet can also increase the amount of sickle cells you get in your diet, the amount of sickle cells you get in your body, versus a healthy diet, which reduces the amount of sickle cells which you get in your body. Now, I watched the brother Amawan Gabar's video. So, sickle, and in which I looked this up myself, sickle cells are basically cells that are not whole. And if they're not whole, they take like a crescent form, which is what a sickle looks like. It looks like a crescent blade, So the whole purpose of this video is to show you ways on how you can utilize your diet to reduce the amount of sickle cells you get in your body, or that is produced in your body, and how you can produce more wholesome cells in your body. You know, that's what the whole purpose of this video is for. So, you know, if you should come across this video, I hope this, you know, I pray and hope to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai that this video helps you out a lot. Okay? I mean, I perceive you to be a brother. So, you know, the Spirit of the Lord has me doing this video. Okay? So this is, Lord's will, Yahweh Bahasham. Lord's will, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, you know, has his Spirit on me to do this video. It's always Lord's will. So the book of Psalms, chapter 104, verse 14. Okay, it says, He causeth the grass to grow for cattle. Okay. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man. You see that? And herb for the service of man. Now, a herb does not necessarily have to be a leafy green. A herb is just something that is used to heal the body. So a herb could be something like vegetables, carrots, beets, you know, spinach, you know, broccoli, asparagus, you know, things of that nature. Okay. Celery is also good for you. Kale, you can eat kale, cucumbers, you know, but, let's read that again. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. So herb was created for the service of man. But in what field do the herb play? It plays the healing field. Okay. So let's go to the book of Proverbs now. Chapter 15. Okay. Proverbs 15, verse 17. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a stalled ox and hatred thereof. Now, the dinner of herbs here, in a literal sense, yeah, it could be talking about literal herbs, but on a spiritual level, this dinner of herbs is talking about the word of Yahweh, which is Yahweh Shai. You see? Okay. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Okay. Yahweh Shai is that dinner of herbs. You know? You see, you have to let the word of Yahweh be your healing. Okay? You have to let the word of Yahweh be your healing. Okay? And this is what I mean. Because you see, it doesn't matter how healthy you can eat. It doesn't matter how healthy you eat. You can eat real healthy and still be sick. However, what people don't understand is that the reason why people get sick is because of their sins, because of their iniquity. Now, of course, inevitably, we're all going to sin because there's sins we commit daily that's out of our control. You know, the clothes we wear, You know, the Holy Scriptures speak about defiling your temple. Well, you got to breathe, don't you? If you don't breathe, you die of a suffocation. You know, the air is polluted. You know, when you go to buy your water, it don't come in a glass bottle. It comes in a plastic bottle. And plastic is toxic to the body. You see? You know, some brothers have to work on the Sabbath. But the point is that, when a person gets sick, it's usually because of their diet. You know, they're eating pork, they're eating crab, shrimp, lobster, they're eating cat, wolf, you know, they're eating they're eating bear legs, they're eating lizard, frogs. So, when there's parasites crawling out of their eyes and they're literally sneezing out maggots, well, now they know that it is because of their diet. So when a person get real sick to the point to where they got to go to the hospital, it's because of their diet, And there's a reason why Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai gave us the dietary laws. It's so we can know how to eat. So we can know what is lawful to eat and what is not lawful to eat. Because the things that are unlawful to eat is very toxic to your body and it will break you down. So it says, okay, Exodus 15 verse 26. It says, and if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of Yahweh thy God, and will do that which is right in his sight, you see? And how do you do that which is right in his sight? Well, you got to get into these scriptures, man. Okay? Because the Lord is not going to heal somebody who's just half stepping in this truth. You got to be in this truth all the way, man. You got to be in this truth all the way, man. And I mean, I'm not saying that you're half stepping or anything. I'm just saying in general, you got to do that which is right in the sight of the Lord, and rehearse the righteous acts and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, which you can keep to the best of your ability, because we're not going to be saved on keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, but keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, which we can keep to the best of our ability, is how we show our faith to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. That's how we show our devotion, our reverence, and our love, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, to glorify Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. So you have to do that what is right in his eyes. Read the Holy Scriptures and learn what it is that displeases the Lord, and learn what it is that is right in the sight of the Lord. Because like I read in the previous verse, better is a dinner of herbs. The dinner of herbs starts with Yahweh Shai, which is the word of Yahweh. You got to get into the word of Yahweh, which is the Holy Scriptures. As it is written, like Yahweh Shai said, lo, he come in the volume of the book. It is written of him. Yahweh Shai is the Holy Scriptures, okay? The word of Yahweh is the Holy Scriptures. So you got to get into the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Holy Scriptures and figure out what it is that is right in the sight of the Lord, Of course, watching videos done by Great Millstone, especially by the elders of Great Millstone, will help you to learn what to do that is right in the sight of the Lord and what is wrong in the sight of the Lord. Okay? Just to give you a heads up. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask me on the comment board. And Lord's will, I'll help you to the best of my ability. through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashai, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashai. And if thou shalt, and said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, who is the voice of Yahweh? That's talking about his prophets, who you see out there on the highways and hedges, doing the work in truth and sincerity, in season, out of season. And that starts with the prophets, the elders, the bishops, and the servants of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai of Great Millstone, GMS, as well as our affiliates. Okay? You got to watch those brothers, learn from them, take notes. Okay? So, and if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of Yahweh thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight. You see, healing starts with repentance. It starts with repentance and doing that which is right in the sight of the Lord. Doing the things which Yahweh delighteth in. Doing the things which Yahweh Shai delighteth in, okay? And wilt do that which is right in his sight, and wilt give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes. Okay? It says in and keep all his statutes. I will put none of these diseases upon thee. See, the reason why we're sick as a nation of people is because we sinned against the Lord. It says, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am Yahweh that healeth thee. You see that? Yahweh, healing cometh of Yahweh. So you got to let the word of Yahweh be your herbs, your healing, okay? Healing starts with repentance first. What did Yahweh Shai tell the devil in the book of Matthew? Men shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the word of Yahweh. Okay. So with that being said, let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 38, verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due to him, due unto him, for the uses which ye may have of him, for Yahweh have created him. So the Lord have created physicians in his truth, and I can actually personally name one. I've been listening to him a lot recently. I believe his name is Elder Sakaran, and I believe his YouTube channel is FireCuresLeperousy. But that brother gets all into the herbs, okay? I highly recommend you watch that brother. And I can, Lord's will, I'll put his YouTube channel in the description. His YouTube channel is called FireCuresLeperousy. You can go to his channel, and that brother gets all into like the medicines, the healings, the diet, all those things. Okay, so it says, for of the Most High cometh healing. You see that? And he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. Yahweh have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So let's read that again. Yahweh have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So let's come over here now, and let's get into some of the foods or the medicines out of the earth that you can eat that can help you with your sickle cell problem. And I advise you to read some of these yourself, you know. And these are all good. And what's cool about this is that if you click on each one of these foods, it literally takes you to a different page, and it tells you what benefits they have when you eat them and how you can utilize them to helping you with your sickle cell problem. But remember, as I read in the book of Sirach just now, of the Most High cometh healing. Before you eat, always send up prayers. Always pray over your food. But more importantly, because you have sickle cell, pray to the Lord. Pray, and make supplication for the food that you're eating to heal you of your sickle cell problem. Okay? As it is written, you know, by faith and prayer, man. Prayer is very important, man. Pray to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Speak to them, man. You got to speak to them. Speak to them, you know. Before you eat any of these foods right here that I'm about to list, pray over your food, but also pray pray to the Lord to allow those foods to have pray to the Lord to allow those foods to have healing factors on your body, that you may be healed of your sickle cell affliction. So I went to Google, right? And I typed in what vegetables are good for sickle cell, and this came up, okay? So right here we have dark green leafy vegetables like spinach and broccoli. You got to start eating spinach, man. And I'm not talking don't get the ones that come in the can, all right? Do not, whatever you do not get the spinach that come in the can. You want to get the spinach that you normally get from the vegetable and fruit section of the grocery stores, okay? You want to get the raw spinach. That's the one you want to get. You know, just make sure you rinse it off or whatever. I would not recommend rinsing it off with tap water, because tap water is bad for you. You know, maybe, you know, pour like some alkaline water, or maybe get like a like one of those spray things. You know, you could buy like a empty spray bottle, pour like some alkaline water in it, and then, you know, like spray the alkaline water on your spinach. You can do it for like your kale that you buy at the vegetable section. You could do that for your carrots. You know, you could do that for your broccoli. But let's continue on. So dark leafy vegetables like spinach and broccoli are good for people with sickle cell anemia because they are high in folate. So research foods that are high in folate, which helps make red blood cells. Okay, so this will help make red blood cells. Other vegetables that are good for sickle cell anemia include beets. So let's have a look at beets. What are beets good for? Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's odd. Clicked on it last time. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so beets. Beets may improve platelet. Okay, beets may improve platelet function and red cell deformity. Now, when it says may, don't let that shit, you know, discourage you. Okay, the Heavenly Father do not deal with may or may be. Okay, when you eat something, it either has one effect or the other. You see, Esau put that word in there may or may be. Okay, the Heavenly Father does not deal with may or may be. You know, when you eat something, it either benefits your body or it doesn't. There's no such thing as maybe. So it's definitely safe to say that beets can and will improve platelet function and red cell deformity. And if you know anything about red cell deformity, you know that's how sickle cell is created. Sickle cell is created from red cells becoming deformed or basically deforming. So eating beets will improve platelet function and red cell deformity, meaning you can reduce the risk of red cells deforming in your body just by eating beets. Now see, I clicked on here this arrow before, but like it I don't know why it won't. Yeah, see now it's not going to take me there. But okay, carrots, okay? Carrots contain vitamin A, which helps keep skin and eyes healthy. Okay. Okay, now remember, asparagus, right? Asparagus contains folic acid. Now remember, right? Dark leafy vegetables like spinach and broccoli are good for people with sickle cell anemia because they are high in folate. So you definitely want to eat some asparagus, okay? You know, make sure you eat plenty of asparagus. Plus, they taste really good when you add plenty of salt to it and different spices. Okay, cauliflower, a vegetable that can be included in a diet for sickle cell anemia. Okay. Cauliflower for sickle cell, yes. Okay. So they're not going to give me an AI. Okay. What to include in a diet for sickle cell disease? Let's check this out. Okay. What to include in a diet for sickle cell disease? Eating a balanced diet rich in zinc, folate. Look, there goes that word folate again. Okay. Folic acid, folate. Okay. And fluids may. See, there goes that word may again. See, Esau puts that word may in there. Most High do not deal with may or maybe. No, it either it is or it's not. Okay. So let's replace that word may with will. Okay. Remember, without faith, it is impossible to please Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So eating a balanced diet rich in zinc, folate, right? Dark leafy greens, right? And fluids may help to prevent, will help to prevent complications associated with sickle cell disease, SCD. Okay, so let's get right to the point. And over 20 million globally. Okay, so let's get to the part where it speaks about the diet. So diet guidelines. Let's see. So let's see. A high calorie, nutrient dense, balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables and low in added sugars, saturated fat, and sodium will also benefit people with SCD. But see, since you're an Israelite and since you're blessed in this truth, you have the blessing of being able to pray to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, okay, over the food that you're about to eat, that the food may give your body the healing properties of healing you of your sickle cell disease. Okay. See, so now that you're in this truth, you're not like the people out there in the world. See, the people out there in the world, they're going to run to the doctor. They're going to take pills. They're going to take drugs, you know. But now that you have this truth, man, now you have a good understanding of what you need to do to deal with your sickle cell disease. And you have the ability, well, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has the ability to heal your sickle cell disease. And all it takes is for you to pray to the Lord before you eat anything. Even if it's every day, before you eat every day, before you eat, period. Always pray over your dark leafy greens. Ask the Lord to allow those dark leafy greens to have the nutrients and the healing properties to heal you of your sickle cell disease before you eat it. Okay? Hey, in these last days, the Lord is going to work miracles, man. But you got to believe in that. Okay? So, let's see, fruits. And they give you like a list of fruits right here, okay? So for fruits, we have what? Avocados. I know for a fact avocados are real good for you, man. Okay? And I recommend eating salads. I love eating salads, man. Okay, you should start a salad diet, you know. Add cilantro to your diet, add some basil, a little bit of rosemary, you know. I mean, I can't tell you how to make a salad. I'm just giving you some personal ideas on the type of salads I eat. Because, you know, I eat salads with, because I like to eat salads with cilantro, basil, rosemary, you know, a little bit of rosemary, though. Rosemary has a strong taste to it. You know, black olives, you know, green olives, red onions, white onions, you know, banana peppers or jalapeno peppers, you know, with, I do add some spices in it. You know, spices are also good. I'm pretty sure they give you a list of spices here, right? Let me see. No, they just give you whole grains though, you know, and then whatever salad dressing that you like eating your salad with. But, you know, I would definitely start a alkaline diet too, you know. So, you know, oh yeah, and adding avocados to a salad is also good for you too, man. Add avocados to your salad, you know. On top of your favorite salad dressing. So we have avocados, we have pears, blueberries. Blueberries are a excellent antioxidant. Okay, they're a very good antioxidant for the body, and the body needs antioxidants. Okay, apricots, bananas are good in potassium. Okay, prunes, apples. You know, apples are good in vitamin A. Okay. And we read about vitamin A earlier. Your body needs vitamin A. There's also vitamin supplements you can buy from Vitamin World, you know. You can buy vitamin A. Okay. Okay, dates, cucumbers. Like I listed cucumbers earlier, right? You know, cucumbers are also a really good thing to add to your salads, you know. You know, I also add tomatoes to my salads too. Okay, raisins are good for you. You should definitely be eating raisins if you have sickle cell. And melons, like watermelon, you know, melons. such as honeydew and watermelon. Up there it is. That's spirit. Okay. Then we have vegetables. Okay. Look at that. Asparagus. Okay. I read that under the AI overview. Okay. Asparagus. Asparagus is high in folic acid. Okay. So there's asparagus. There's beets. There's broccoli. There's Brussels. There's sprouts. No, oh, my bad. Brussels sprouts. Cabbage is also good for you. Carrots, green beans, cauliflower, celery, okay, turnips, zucchini, spinach, squash, bell peppers, eggplant, mushrooms. But be careful though. Certain mushrooms is grown from dung. So, peas, potatoes, you know, radishes and beans. Okay, radishes, you know, horseradish, you know. Try eating horseradish every so often, you know. Ginger. I'm surprised I don't have ginger on here. Ginger is also good for you, okay? And beans, you know. So then there's grains, oats, okay? Try eating oatmeal, you know, rice. But be careful though, man, because some rice is made from plastic, okay? Quinoa, if I'm saying that correctly, quinoa, barley, and brown rice. Again, be careful with the rice, man, because some rice is made from plastic. Protein is really good against sickle cell. And definitely stay away from milk, okay? Stay away from carton. Just stay away from milk, period, man. Okay? If you're going to drink any kind of milk, let it be coconut milk or almond milk. But stay away from that vitamin D milk, that vitamin C milk, that milk with the calcium in it. Stay away from that 2% milk. Stay away from all that shit, man. Do not drink milk. That shit is dangerous. Okay? Yogurt, be careful with yogurt because yogurt comes with milk. It's made with milk. Okay? Soy, watch out for soy because soy reduces testosterone. Okay? Look, they put milk in there. Only the devil, right? Cottage cheese. Be careful with cottage cheese because that contains milk. Okay? A 2021 study found that addressing the nutritional deficiencies associated with SCD will help reduce the severity of SCD symptoms and improve a person's quality of life. So you do well to take heed to this video. What is this? Bro, get out of here. Okay, so you see, diet overview. You see, asparagus, beets, broccoli, Brussels. You know, and you can also come here, the best sickle cell anemia diet. You know, cauliflower, a versatile nutrition superstar. Okay, let's read this. I think you're going to like this. This is why you should definitely start eating cauliflower. Okay. Cauliflower is something you can bake, you can cook it, you can roast it, you can grill it. You see? See? Look at that. Kale is even mentioned in here. Definitely eat kale, okay? See, cauliflower is a member of the cruciferous vegetable family, along with Brussels sprouts, cabbage, broccoli, collard greens, not the ones in the can, You know, if you're gonna eat collard greens, get the one from the vegetable and fruit section, where you buy like your oranges and stuff at. Okay, kale, kale is really good for you. Okay, kohlrabi, rutabaga, turnips, and bok choy, if I'm saying that correctly. These vegetables all contain a compound that produces a strong, distinct odor that some find unappealing. But this family of vegetables, well, they say that sometimes the most nasty, sometimes the most nastiest tasting food is actually really, really, really detrimental and beneficial to the body. So what if it don't smell good? You know, all vegetables are good to the body, especially if it's edible, right? But this family of vegetables also offer a wide range of health benefits and and will reduce the risk of various types of cancer. Okay, when it comes to nutrition, cauliflower is a superstar. It's high in vitamin C. See, your body needs vitamin C. You know what else comes with vitamin C? Oranges. Oranges is high in vitamin C, you know? Start eating more oranges, man. You know? Hey, I love eating oranges. Okay, what was it? 2 weeks ago, I bought like three oranges. No, I believe it was 2 oranges. Okay? You got to start buying more oranges, man. So cauliflower is high in vitamin C and K and is also a good source of folate. You see that? Cauliflower is a good source of folate. Folate is good for what? Producing blood cells, which supports cell growth. You see that? Folate is good for producing cell growth. So you want to stop your cells from deforming? You got to start eating your vegetables, man. Start eating more vegetables than meat. I mean, now don't get me wrong. You can still eat like a chicken salad, you know? Just make sure you add like some vegetables to it, you know, like cute you know, basil, cilantro. Which I'm gonna get into all that for you, brother. So, you know, see, cauliflower is fat-free and cholesterol free, and is low in sodium. A 1 cup serving contains only 25 calories, 5 grams of carbohydrates, and 2 grams of dietary fiber. Okay. So let's type in Let's do this. Let's type in kale for sickle cell. Kale is one of the most powerful herbs that you can eat. Okay, eating fruits and vegetables have many health benefits. For example, pomegranates increase blood flow. You know, start eating pomegranates, okay? Because sickle cell causes what? The clogging of veins, right? Well, eating a pomegranate helps increase blood flow, okay? And fruits and vegetables such as bananas and kale boost energy levels. These benefits are especially advantageous for people with sickle cell anemia. Check that out. Okay, what foods should I avoid with sickle cell anemia? Okay, people with sickle cell anemia should avoid processed foods, sugary drinks like, you know, sodas and you know, all them sweet juices and all that bullshit they be giving you at 7-Eleven, you know, slushies. Definitely don't drink that shit. Okay, so you want to avoid processed foods. You want to avoid sugary drinks and unhealthy fats. Instead, they should eat a healthy diet that's rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and protein. You see that? You see? Okay. So foods to avoid. processed foods like bacon and ham, sugary drinks like soda and fruit juice. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I didn't even know that was going to be there. That's the spirit. That is the spirit, man. Hey, call halayim la ala hayanawa Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashai. Okay? Unhealthy fats like butter. Stay away from butter, man. Okay? Margarine and lard. Fatty cuts of meat and chicken with the skin on. Now, chicken is good in protein. Okay? I definitely recommend eating chicken. Okay? See, now, this is a person that's being overly zealous right here. Just stay away from fatty cuts of well, stay away from the fat of chicken, yeah, but you can definitely eat chicken. I would suggest eating like baked chicken. Stay away from fried chicken, man. Definitely stay, because that shit is fried in grease. You want to eat like baked chicken, baked chicken. You can even boil chicken. You can boil chicken. Make like a smoky buffalo chicken recipe. Get like a pot boiler where you can boil your chicken in. Soften it up and then chop it up. Add like some hot sauce, some buffalo sauce, some salt, some cheese. Stir it all up. Let me see. Foods to include fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, proteins like eggs, meat, fish, chicken. See, chicken is listed in there. Beans. See, seeds and nuts. Like sunflower seeds, for an example. Start eating sunflower seeds more often. Start eating peanuts. And I'm not talking about like the honey roasted shit, No, I'm just talking about peanuts in general, like the ones that come in the shells, Eat those. High calorie foods like avocados, Nuts are high on calories, Whole milk, no. Stay away from milk. No, stay away from milk, man. Definitely stay away from milk. Other tips? Okay, and I learned this too. If you have sickle cell, drink lots of water to reduce the risk of sickling, because sickling becomes from lack of water in your diet. Okay? So you want to make sure you drink lots of water, bro. And don't just drink any old water. Make sure you buy like bottled water, It don't have to be expensive, but anything but tap water, man. Because if you drink tap water, you dropping dead. Let me see. Okay, get enough sleep. Avoid caffeine, Stay away from coffee. Okay? Stay away from caffeinated foods. Okay? Avoid caffeine and alcohol. Now, don't get me wrong. You have to drink wine on the Passover. But if you can, stay away from, liquor. Strong liquor, I mean, I can't really tell you what to do with your body. I mean, it's all up to you at the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, we are all our own worst enemy. But you want to avoid caffeine and alcohol, And my advice is that if you do drink wine that's not so high in alcohol volume. Wine that's like, maybe 5 to 7% in alcohol volume. It says eat a diet rich in zinc and folate. You see, there goes that word folate again, okay? So now, what I'm going to do... What vegetables are good for sickle cell? Green leafy vegetable. Look at that. What did I tell you? What vegetables are good for sickle cells? Green leafy vegetables like kale. Kale is the very first vegetable listed because kale is a very powerful herb, man. And I know that from experience, man. When I was living with the Great Water Brothers, hey, we used to make kale smoothies. And what we would do, we would buy some kale, some green goodness, and I believe that was it. We would buy like some kale and some green goodness. We put a little bit of bananas in there with some strawberries, and we would literally make a kale smoothie, bro. You can literally make a kale smoothie. You know, a kale. Ooh, maybe I'll do another video on that. Okay, so yeah, if you have a blender, man, you got to start getting into them smoothies, you know. 'Cause I remember the apostles got us into those smoothies, you know. You can make you a kale smoothie, man. Put some kale in there, some bananas, some strawberries, and then put some green goodness in it and just blend it all up. Now that's what I call a super high, a diet like that. Especially if you're praying to the Lord over that type of smoothie, you're praying to the Lord for that smoothie to have healing proper. You're praying to the Lord to allow that type of smoothie to allow the healing properties from that smoothie to have healing effects on your body. Hey, and especially if the Lord answered that prayer, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna feel a lot better. You know, and if you keep repeating this diet over and over, who knows? You'll be healed. Lord's will, you'll be healed of your sickle cell. Okay? So green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, bok choy, turnip greens, and pretty much every vegetable with a leaf. Broccoli, spinach. You see? Basil, rosemary, but I like to buy the ones that come in the spices. The ones that come in the little spice canisters. Those are real good for like salads, you know. You can also put those in smoothies as well. You know, cilantro is good for you. Okay. Okay. They are high in folate, aka folic acid. Asparagus. Then did I not read earlier that asparagus is high in folic acid? They are high in folate, aka folic acid. Okay? So you want to start eating your greens, man. You got to get into them greens. This aids in improving appetite, cell production. Look at that. Cell growth. See, there's a difference between cell production and cell growth. Cell production is the amount of cells that are being created in your body. But cell growth is what helps prevent cell deformity. You see? Cell growth helps prevent cell deformity. So you definitely want to get into these greens, man. This aids in improving appetite, cell production, cell growth, and red cell formation. So if you start repeating this diet, you know, don't start. Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, whenever you come into some money, you know, if this video interests you, then don't waste time, bro. Start your green leafy diet now, you know, and try to prevent a high acidic diet too, because that would only make your sickle cell disease worse. Okay. So I hope this video was helpful to you brothers and any other brother out there that might have sickle cell. I hope this video was exhorting, edifying, as well as resourceful and helpful to you hopeful members of the elect out there through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. With that, I'm going to say shalom is on to the next one.